Jonathan Chait wrote this piece called "The Millennial Generation: Our Liberal Future." So, but you don't have to be somebody who just turned 18 to have this worldview, because the Pope is out there. Pope Francis, his latest rant is about CEO salaries. I mean, he's going after, what's his name? Who's the president of Goldman Sachs, who said that he's doing God's work? Yeah, I can't remember his name either. Nobody in... That's reassuring when Shane can't remember and Jim can't remember. I know I haven't lost it. In any case, Lloyd Blankfein, I think was his name. When Lloyd Blankfein said that he was doing God's work, being the head of Goldman Sachs and taking all that money, Pope Francis says, no, not so fast. Pope Francis attacked mega salaries and big bonuses on Thursday, saying in the first peace message of his pontificate that they are symptoms of an economy based on greed and inequality. This is from Reuters. He called for more sharing of the wealth among people and the nations to narrow the gap between rich and poor. This is a quote from the Pope. The grave financial and economic crises of the present time have pushed man to seek satisfaction, happiness, and security in consumption and earnings out of all proportions to the principles of a sound economy. See, the Pope, in a sound economy, the Pope is lecturing us on economics, which, of course, is going to make Sean Hannity and Rush Limbaugh's heads explode. The Pope says the succession, series of economic crises should lead to a timely rethinking of our models of economic development and to a change in lifestyles. This is the guy who says, no more carrying me around on your shoulders, 6 guys with the papal throne. No more Pope Mobile. He bought a used car from one of his buddies in the Cardinal College or whatever it was. And he sneaks out at night in this used car and is making the palace guard freak out. And this Pope is a good guy, I think. I mean, she still doesn't want to ordain women, and he's still, the Catholic Church still has, it's still the Catholic Church, right? They have positions which are not, some positions which are not exactly modern compared to some other churches. But still, this is amazing stuff. And he's right. Bryce Covert, writing over at the Center for American Progress's blog, Think Progress, a growing share of the country's jobs pay less than $15 an hour, replacing high-wage jobs. This is from an Alliance for Just Society that issued this new report. A number of jobs and occupations that pay a median wage below $15 an hour grew by 3.6 million over the last 4 years, increasing by about 3%. During that same time, the number of jobs that pay above that level fell by 4 million. So we just went from a whole bunch of people making more than $15 an hour, 4 million people, 8 million people in total, making more than $8 an hour to making less than $15 an hour, more than $15 an hour to less than $15. And then they go on to say there are 7 job seekers for every protected job opening that paid above $15 an hour. Since the end of the recession, most of the jobs added have paid less than $13.88 an hour. Middle-class jobs have practically vanished. If the minimum wage had kept up with inflation, it would be over $10 an hour. And if we had kept up with increasing worker productivity, the minimum wage would be over 20, or the average wage would be over $20 an hour. So so the question, why are the millennials liberal? Why are the young people coming up to more progressive? And one of the ways, by the way, that you know that they are is that in Texas, you can vote with a gun owner ID, with a concealed weapon carry permit, but you cannot vote with a student ID. And Texas is not unique in this. These kinds of laws proposed by ALEC, the American Legislative Exchange Council, and others, these kinds of laws have been put into place in all kinds of Republican states all over the country to make it hard, impossible, whatever, for college students to vote, to make it easy for old white guys with a shotgun to vote. Why? Because they know that the college students are liberals. And it wasn't always that way. It's not. This is a generational thing. This is not just a college student thing. And these young people are coming of age, and they're coming of age with eyes wide open, which is causing the modern Republican Party. I mean, they're counseling their old white guys on how to talk to women. And don't talk about legitimate rape anymore, okay? They need to be talking to them and to people of color. And Rand Paul, really?
You're listening to the Thom Hartmann Program. Call 866-987-THOM.
Now they need to be counseling them on how to talk to people from the mid-teens to the mid-20s.